As I told you yesterday that it's happening, and obviously it's happening, and Casemiro has today gone ahead to bid farewell to his fellow players of Real Madrid, and obviously he's flying to Manchester United. And when he's on plane flying to Manchester United, I'll be one of those to really bring you the news in here onto United Matters channel. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. I go by the names of Rock and David. Obviously, the manager of Real Madrid, Carlo Ancelotti, has come out and really said lots of things as far as Casemiro Casemiro to Manchester United is concerned. He has gone ahead to let us know that obviously it's something that we don't really want to put a lot of force on, because we let the player go, but he was so much surprised why he's really going to a struggling side and leaving the champions, who are really Real Madrid. Smash the like button, guys, and if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. First story of the day, coming in late, but obviously you have to go ahead and read do very many stories, because there is a story breaking from Ajax, from Anthony, coming in from Ajax, that Anthony has not trained today after they rejected a bid of 80 million euros put in by Manchester United. So it looks like that is the second story I'm going to be doing. I was planning to bring you a press release, the press conference of Erik ten Hag, but I said, all right, let me bring you this news because you guys really love it a lot. But remember, even though these signs are coming in through, don't give in to the Glazers. Keep the pressure burning, keep the fire burning. The Glazers need to go out and get out of this club. You've seen them that when they're under threat, they go in and really get out the checkbook and bring in players. Casemiro, in 2 days, he's done. Then Anthony is going to be done, I think by Monday, he's going to be done. So it shows you that United can get in players if at all they're on pressure. But we can't be in all situations like this when the club is fading out. That means we should bring in a new owner who knows how to run a football club, and he can be doing this that the Glazers are doing in the wee hours of the transfer every season. That's it. So the reason as to why the Glazers should be out is because they are doing things they're supposed to be doing season in, season out when threat is there. So I think that is another reason to show you how incompetent these guys are, and they shouldn't be part of the Manchester United ownership in here onto United Matters channel. Now, Ancelotti today has been really having a press conference. Remember, they are playing a game tomorrow in the La Liga. Remember, their first game, they won it 2-1. Now he has told us that I've spoken with Casemiro. He wants to try a new challenge. We respect Casemiro and his decision. He wants to leave. We didn't try to convince him to stay. I listened to his desire. I respect him. Negotiations are ongoing for Casemiro. He won't play tomorrow. So what other confirmation do you need? Casemiro is going to be a United player, and when it really reaches at that level that the player is not going to play tomorrow, meaning that they are doing it in order for a player not to get an injury. That's it. They are doing it for a player not to get an injury. So obviously confirmed, Casemiro is not going to play again. He's not going to play again for Real Madrid. His last game was when they're playing against, is it Malaga or Almeria? I think that's the team they really played over the weekend on Sunday. And he has gone ahead to bid farewell to their players, so to his fellow players at Real Madrid. Then again, he was asked about Casemiro, and Ancelotti said this: Casemiro, we have talked. He wants to try something new. The club understands it. Casemiro's teammates respect him and his decision. They love him. The club loves him. I can't reply as to why Casemiro traded European champions for struggling side. It's his personal decision. So this is what we are really hating. We don't want to be heard or referred to as struggling champions of Europe. You've had even the coach of Ancelotti, who was at Everton, and we beat him every time we phone him, but he knows that we are struggling, so he's calling us struggling. That's another reason to kick the Glazers out. Every video I'm doing, I'm going to be giving you reasons why Glazers should be out. Guys, if you support United, and you've been supporting it for like 2 decades like me, will you be happy if I told you are called a struggling side? Why are we being called a struggling side? Do you know why? Obviously, it's simple. Because we are not putting up results. And who has really led to this downfall? And great downshift. It's the Glazers. That's why we need them out. Don't be happy that the Casemiros are here. Just continue to press the button of exit. They should leave the club. They should let other owners come in through and really let us go to the levels we are supposed to go in the foyer. So that is the reason for the Glazers to leave Manchester United in the foyer. Now, Relevo has told us that Casemiro has said his goodbyes to his Real Madrid teammates in the dressing room. He only trained for the first 15 minutes of the training session today and then left the pitch. So you've heard it, that he has said goodbye to his fellow Real Madrid teammates, and people were so much worried that he trained today. That means he's not going to come. I told you guys, this deal is happening, and he only trained for 15 minutes, and he has said his goodbyes to Real Madrid players. Remember, even that's how a man who goes by names of... That's how Rafael Varane really did. He really bid farewell to his fellow teammates and then left and flew to Manchester. Casemiro's medical is not expected today. Deal should be completed soon. This is Jason Butt telling us that. Remember yesterday I did a story. I did it at night because Marca, I trust them a lot. They had really said that the medical of Casemiro is going to happen today. You get? So we are waiting to see what is going to happen. But obviously, it is confirmed. His medical is not expected today. Deal should be completed soon. That's what we are being told from close sources coming in from Manchester United. So we are waiting to see how this Casemiro deal is really going to go on and really get accomplished in the for you. Casemiro has said goodbye to his teammates. That has been confirmed by Mario Cotegena. He is a Real Madrid correspondent for Marca, and you know how Marca really comes in and really brings in its news. Then Mario Cotegana has told us that yesterday many of Real Madrid footballers did not know about Casemiro leaving and did not want him to, and they did not want to believe it. Obviously, when you have a player like Casemiro, one of the best proven central defensive midfielders, you wouldn't want him to leave your team, would you? You wouldn't love him to leave your team. I think no one would have loved Casemiro to leave the team of Real Madrid, but obviously when duty calls and you feel like you are 30, you expected the contract that had given you to be your last big contract. United comes knocking on your door. Real Madrid will really empty you, and you've seen what has happened to Marcelo. Marcelo is now looking for a team where he's going to go in there for you. But if at all he had made a move earlier, obviously he wouldn't have been going into this. But obviously, a team which goes by the Real Madrid, no contract, and then he's leaving. So Casemiro too is looking at that scenario and say, all right, let me go to Manchester United. You never know. I might go there and be seen as a star because he's going to be seen as a solution to the many problems we've been having. Obviously, it's the food in hunger that we are in. You get? It's like someone bringing you something to eat in the desert, getting you water in the desert when you're really so much thirsty and quenching for water. You get? Then, Fabrizio Romano, obviously, has gone ahead to tell us, let me show it very broad such that you can really see it. Fabrizio has told us that Casemiro has communicated also to Real Madrid teammates that he has accepted Manchester United's bid. That has accepted United's bid. Casemiro and his camp are waiting for the clubs to complete the agreement. Then he will travel to England. So I expect Casemiro to be in Manchester tomorrow. So when they are traveling, we'll see the photos in there for you. And what confirmed to me that Casemiro is a done deal is when his mother followed Manchester United, meaning that she can't wait to see United posting Casemiro putting on that red jersey for United. When you look at Manchester United, they really like lots of players like this because South America is really so much on Instagram, if at all you know, and getting in Casemiro, who is having 16 million followers on Instagram, obviously this will benefit United and they really love it a lot because when you get in a player like him, he really add a lot to your he really add a lot to what you are having at the side, which goes by names of Manchester United as far as your followers are concerned. So he's coming into Manchester United and he is really a very proven player, and that will really help United trade it in South America because we rarely do have players from South America who come on and hit the ground running. I think the best player that has really thrived at United, who is really Brazilian or from South America, I think is Freddie, Edson Cavani. Who else? Rafael da Silva. I don't think so. I don't think so. They're not phenomenal at Manchester United. You get? Which other player? Celebason flopped. Juan Sebastian Veron flopped. But I will believe that Freddie has really tried to live up to the expectations, and Casemiro will do that. And people are slating Freddie, but the problem is Freddie is being played out of position. I really believe that you're going to see Freddie playing very well, provided he's playing alongside Casemiro. You get? And that is they know one another, and I really believe that this might be our ideal double midfield pivot when we are playing a team which goes by the names of Liverpool. Sorry, we are going to, when the very first time Casemiro is going to be playing for Manchester United. I really believe that they are going to partner him with Freddie for the very first time, because they know one another. They play together the national team, and it would have really acted well into that Liverpool game. But it looks like he's out of the Liverpool game, because if at all was to play the Liverpool game, he was supposed to be registered today before noon. Now, we've been told by Diaros that Casemiro arrived at training an hour early to be able to say goodbye to his teammates who didn't know about his decision, obviously. But we brought you a story that Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr., his fellow Brazilian players, knew that this man was leaving Real Madrid for Manchester United. So he is coming to Manchester United. Don't get carried away. Don't get carried away. Keep the pressure on the Glazers. They should sell this team to a man who is really willing to go in and do this to Manchester United. Then we are having Joseph Pedro. He's telling us that total agreement reached for Casemiro. Obviously, we expect it to happen, because there is no way Real Madrid would have let him out of the game they're going to play on Saturday if at all no total agreement was agreed. And lastly, he's telling us that the areas that... Not really. There is something I'm missing out. Guys, there is something that I've missed out. Something is missing. Something is missing. Something is missing. Something is missing. All right, this is it. This is it. We've been told by João Pedro that Casemiro will sign his United contract this afternoon. There is a total agreement reached between Manchester United and Real Madrid, and Casemiro has already agreed personal terms. Obviously, he's going to go in and fly to Manchester United to undergo his medical. So guys, thank you very much for watching in. Tell me what you think about Casemiro to Manchester United as he bids farewell to his Real Madrid players, and he's going to be a United player by Saturday or Sunday, and his unveiling, I think, is going to be made on that game of Liverpool. On Monday, he will come out holding that shirt of Manchester United, and he will be welcome to Manchester United. But I'm really feeling bad, because he would have been playing into that game of football of United versus the side which goes by the name of Liverpool, because this is where we need a player like him at Manchester United, because that central defensive midfield area has always been a problem ever since, I think, Matic really ran down, because he was really a very good CDM, but with the age he really lost it all, and his energy really drained out, and he couldn't really live up to the expectations of with the fans of Manchester United. So your reactions are welcome into the comment section below, and welcome Casemiro to Manchester United. But don't forget to keep the pressure on the Glazers. Even though they go in and bring in Anthony, they deliver De Jong, and they deliver like other 6 signings, don't be carried away. Don't be misled. Don't be blindfolded, because this is what they do each and every time there is threat of fans turning against them. And us turning against them, this is the only chance that we have. Remember, the father of the Glazers bought this team, and when he died, it was inherited by the children. Now, if at all we don't get them out, their grandchildren, the grandchildren of the father, or their children, the children of the Glazers now they've given birth to, will come in and start running United. Obviously, none of them loves United, because football is not a popular sport in America. You get? They are here for business, and that's why you see to either they really want to sell 25% to the Apollo, a company in America, something that we should not accept. The Apollos are not welcome to Manchester United. If I told you to sell the 25%, Radcliffe is here. Sell him 25%, he puts in that money, and then you will be able to go on and really sell this club, because the pressure is really going to be immense onto the Glazers. Thank you guys for watching again. I sign out for now. See you later. But remember, we are up for a marathon today because lots of stories are really going to be running as far as Casemiro and Anthony are concerned. May the Almighty God protect you abundantly. I sign out.